Puerto Rico, major issues in Puerto Rico as we speak in terms of their power grid there. But now we have a real issue. A small company in business 2 years got a $300 million contract to fix the power in Puerto Rico. Y'all, they got 2 employees. No track record of being able to do any of this. The company is called Whitefish Energy. Now it's even worse. The contract they signed has been leaked. And the contract specifically says this company cannot even be audited. There can be no questioning of their contract. It's a $300 million contract. Let's chat about it with my panel. Of course, let me reset. To my far left, we have Douglas Sloan, of course, who has his own political consulting group. Amber J. Phillips, Black Podcast, Black Joy Mixtape. Brandon Cooper, Chairman, Prince George's Republican Party. Also, Leah Wright-Rigueur, Assistant Professor of the Harvard Kennedy School of Government, author of the book, The Loneliness of the Black Republican. Am I the only one who is saying this smells like some spoiled catfish?
No, you're right.
I'm sorry, some spoiled whitefish?
Yeah.
Right.
We agree.
I thought it was supposed to drain the swamp.
Right.
Yeah.
Trump was supposed to drain the swamp.
catfish
It
in
was
the
supposed to
middle
be
of
more
this.
favoritism here. I don't know what's going on. We see these multi-million-dollar contracts, these little tiny companies that we never heard of, and this is directly in conflict with what he said he was going to do when he got here.
Are you telling me large companies would not have wanted to bid on restoring the power there? And also, this happens to be in the same hometown of the Secretary of the Interior? This is not a FEMA contract.
So again, we agree. And you're talking about draining the swamp. The swamp's been there for a while, whether it was Halliburton under the Bush administration, whether it was Salinger under the Obama administration, whether it was Clinton and the Secretary of State's office and Friends of Bill, and whether right now with Trump. You're right. The culture of D.C., where the party is, including this current president, is to give out favors to their political allies, and it's disgusting. It's what's wrong with our political process.
Leah, they had 2 employees. Do you realize my company got more? My company has triple the number of employees they got. And they got a $300 million contract.
I know. But I think it's a reflection of this whole idea of drain the swamp was just a catchphrase, right? It was a catchphrase to get people excited. It was a catchphrase to, call out supposed corruption and, bureaucratic inefficiency. And instead what we're seeing is that the swamp is just getting bigger, that the swamp is just getting wider, and that this is an administration that seeks to profit from the swamp. And then I think what's truly terrible about this is that, and really shameful, is that they're profiting from tragedy, right? And that they're profiting from devastation, right? The bottom line in all of this is that Puerto Rico is still in the dark, that people still have filthy water, that people are still suffering. And now we have this scandal emerging, right? Another one.
And Amber, what's also shameful is that the mayor of San Juan was ripping the company in his contract. Then the company said, oh, so you don't like what we're doing? We'll pull our people out. Now they says apologize. That's pretty stupid that you got a government contract, and because you get criticized, you're threatening we'll pull out.
Yeah, I think we kind of talked about this a couple of weeks ago on this show too, that we need to pay special attention to Puerto Rico because, one, it's a U.S. territory, and technically U.S. territories should be on a pathway to being a part of the mainland, having full rights. We have the same issue with DC statehood, right? But there's going to be something disgusting that's going to happen with Puerto Rico, and it being seen as a place for us to marginalize the people further as a way, historically in Puerto Rico's history, even with trade agreements, we don't see the people on that on the land as full human beings, which I think is all a tactic of our president. And not only is it fascism, it's eugenics. It's the removal of whole groups of people in order to keep whiteness in power. And we need to pay close attention. We need to hold Puerto Rico close, because what we know is that they're going to try to make this even worse for these folks
Douglas,
who are a part of our family.
Yeah, and just Puerto Rico is really in dire straits down there. They're now have people dying of leptospirosis. I hope I said that right, which is a waterborne illness. Where people are dying of, and you shouldn't. This is easy to treat. This is an easy,
like diarrhea.
treatable,
We're killing people who have like
in dysentery. They're dying from dysentery, and this is a part of America. So we really need to have some special focus down there. But also,
it would help.
Looks like Puerto Rico may have to crap or get off the pot on this statehood thing. Do they want to be a state or do they want to be a separate country?
Well, here's the deal, though.
Quite honestly, I don't think that this would have happened in Hawaii.
Well, no. Well,
this being in North, I don't think Trump even knew this was part of the United States.
Here we go again.
It does not matter. They are American citizens.
Absolutely.
Period. They are American citizens. Now,
Weekdays on TV One.
I will never lie to you.
oh my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no. That ain't gonna cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false. You are wrong. He
Unfiltered.
wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV One.